We have made it to the big screen. I'm taking like 2 trades. Just gotta be careful not to kick this box under my feet. So welcome back to part 3 if you are watching this. Let's just get straight into it. We're almost done. We're pretty much done. We're just gonna start data collecting. I'm obviously gonna grab my notebook and everything and just gonna assess how we're gonna be collecting angry data. And I mean, I've already got like 2 or 3 things in mind, right? I want to talk about this setup. If it was like just a sweep and we ended up not breaking structure, maybe this would have been different. But it looks like price ended up retracing. Regardless, not really a trade I'm looking for. I don't enter on these type of executions when price just closes on. To me, it's not ideal. It's very risky in my opinion, but this was to the opposite side. So this to me looks like it was manipulation, right? We swept these highs and then we completely displaced the downside, meaning price might want to distribute after this pullback. Likely. Likely. Not that we are. Likely. Okay? So pullback is made. Obviously, we're sweeping liquidity, internal liquidity most likely. We see price make this double bearish candle pattern, and then price distributes. There you go. So that we waited for the pullback, and now price is officially dispersing lower. You are presented with this break of structure on. Not a big fan of that. Price immediately retraces nice and beautifully, though. I'll mark that out. I don't even know what day we're testing anymore. I low-key forgot. Gotta check the other monitor. How testifying. The first day, I don't even care, so I do need to fix my P&L. But the first day I was not supposed to trade. I still took a trade. Regardless, I'm kind of happy I took that trade because I could see why it didn't go right. I think I already explained it. I don't know. I did not explain that shit actually. What am I talking about? I traded this like about 30 minutes ago. So same thing. I mean, it's just ideal. Strong bearish order flow. We got stopped out. Price does head towards our take profit afterwards. So I think it'd be more ideal to wait for the pullback. And if you're anything, you're gonna take that trade, wait for the pullback, and then just wait for price to tap back into their POI. Price break structure downside. We're still downtrending here. Nothing interesting here. Just all right. So we see price has officially broken structure to the opposing side. I'm gonna let the first candle run, and nothing interesting. We just see price make this low. Cool. Nothing interesting. I think you're already done trading, and no setups were found here. What is the next day we're trading, my friends? GDP, unemployment claims, and 7 a.m. news, pending home sales. All right, cool. Not scary at all. So we have a break of structure to the downside. Price makes that lower low. Price sweeps that high. Price officially has the break of structure to the upside, which is the opposing side. So we could potentially get a setup. No, we don't. All right. Price makes a higher high. Higher low is made. Price has a break of structure to the downside, meaning we are shifting trend. This could be simple manipulation. Obviously, I'm not really too interested in this trade. We don't even have any PD raise from just the move up. Come on. This one is interesting. I'm not going to take it, though. We're already at the area of retracement. And there's nothing prominent for us to actually push to, so ends up working regardless. There's no PD raise, nothing there. You have a break of structure to the opposing side now, meaning I'm going to let the first candle distribute, but like I said, look what price did. We distributed, we manipulated, and then we distributed. We could have a pullback. I want to talk about that. We could pull back and continue higher, but let's see what price does off this. Okay, we retrace beautifully. I think the tap of that PD ray on the 5 minutes is going to be important. There's that. Oh, we already tapped into it. So I'm expecting some type of move up unless price makes a lower high. It's going to be different. I think you could probably enter at the, I mean, yeah, we failed to close below this candle that swapped out liquidity. Alright, so yeah, price is definitely pushing back up. There you go. Price has a break of structure to the upside. There is no possible model here. That's interesting. So manipulation right here, look, okay? Manipulation, distribution, pullback, retracement back up to the original way we were pushing up that we had manipulated against. Right? So that's something I'm eyeing out a lot. Something I've been seeing a lot is we see price manipulate like this. Price sweeps these lows and we break structures to the upside, creating this in order block, right? This officially makes this little move up and down in order block. We wait for the retracement or just the PD rate to get tapped back into. Is that a potential model? Off 5 minute. Well, it's literally this manipulation, right? We sweep liquidity. It'd be more like we sweep liquidity, right? Sweep this liquidity, fake it out, retracement, pull back in, and exponentially long. It's an idea. It's just an idea. It's not like I'm getting too far into it. I'm just eyeing it out. I've been noticing this a lot, and I have not seen it fail once. as of now. It's going to continue, so we just broke structure to the same side. Alright, that's interesting. Where would I have entered if I did take this trade? I honestly don't know. I'd probably hold here. I would have probably entered at the equilibrium. Top take that shit. But no. Stop loss would be set at the bottom here. Take profit likely at the external highs that we're likely reaching out for. Just signing this out though. Alright, you have a potential short. I'm not really too interested. Price makes a new high. Invalidates this. Nothing interesting going on. New low, higher low is made. Cool. Potential reversal. It's 755. This is the last candle, and then price reverses nice, and then price continues higher. Very interesting. So, like I said, in this scenario, price made these lows. We swept out those lows. We immediately just break structure to the upside. We retrace back in, and then we push exponentially higher, right? Just an idea. This is just an idea. This is just an idea, okay? We genuinely did accumulate, manipulate, and distribute. We pull back, and then we retrace higher. This is just an idea. I'm going to continue eyeing these models out. Okay, I'm going to continue eyeing these models out. I'm just noticing this. And this has not failed as of now. But it's just an idea. Alright. We had no news. We had nothing here. Huh? Where did news come out? News came out that we broke structure, price pulled back into that PD array. So we just wanted to wait for price to pull back into that PD array. The stop loss will be set here, and then price just extremely deviates higher. That's very interesting. Let's see if we could use Fibonacci. I'm curious to see how far price will push up. I would do it from swing low, to where we broke structure, right, to here. Oh shit. Come on now. Are you serious? I did not do that. Price is closing higher. Just want to see how price pushes up. Obviously, I'm definitely out this shit already. I mean, you push pretty high. It's like a 10 RR, but this one would be the safest. Price definitely reacts off that somewhat. Alright, whatever. I shouldn't even be doing this. I'm not supposed to be looking at other models. Let's continue. Next day, please. We're going to be trading PCE. Tradable day. Let's see what price is doing right now. Downtrending. Downtrending. And we have a break of structure to the opposing side. Meaning what? We have definitely just manipulated, we swept, and we've distributed. Can we wait for a pullback? That is the idea, right? We see price sweeps liquidity. We close above that candle that swept liquidity. We break structure. We could just be waiting for a potential fair value gap or PD array being formed. We don't have a PD array formed, okay? This is not a trade I'm going to take. Almost, but there's no PD array, so there's not really a reason to. The only PD array I would say you could probably wait for is going to be this sweep of liquidity. And the area, yeah. This is like at most. I mean, honestly, unless you were to consider this somewhat like that, but ideally it's not really ideal in general. Let's just continue. It's not the best. Let's see. Price is currently still uptrending. Nothing interesting in my opinion. That looks indecisive, and this looks weird as well. Right. That is clear manipulation and distribution. We manipulated these lows, we swept out liquidity, and price is expanding higher. Very, very interesting. Alright, let's continue. Nothing interesting, nothing interesting. New high. Yo, these protein pancakes got me fucked up. Yo, these protein pancakes got me fucked up. I'm like losing energy. To be fair, I slept for like 3 hours. That's probably why, I'm not gonna lie. Price sweeps the high, makes the new low likely. No, I do not make the new low, but I should drag it out sometimes, right? We got this low down here. Oh my god, I'm falling asleep. Fucking hell, I'm falling asleep. I need coffee, but I already drank too much coffee. Too much fucking coffee isn't good for you fucking mates. I should probably try eating my food. Oh, I don't want to eat this shit, bro. Lower high is made. Break of structure to the same side. And we have potential P to raise. So this is going to be the trade I take. Wait a fucking minute. We broke structure down here. Never mind. We broke structure down here. Alright, we made that low. Good thing we don't. Now, is this the trade I could take? So long as this isn't indecisive. And if it is, we're just going to test it out regardless. Because, let's see, this is 4, and this is going to be 4. So that being said, let's see what price does off this. You're not stopped out, which is cool. Take profit is set to 10. See how a very unreactive Daniel would have fucking gotten here. Take profit regardless, so that's nice to know that if Daniel was really fucking, I don't know what he's doing, he would just take profit regardless. 750. And we have a sweep of internal lows. And a PD rate is formed. Just inverse. This is a short. This is a short. This is a short. I tell you this because I'm looking at this. We just inverse this. This is a short better than a long. I'm saying it. I'm calling it, bruv. I'm legit calling it. I'm not taking it, obviously, but I'm calling it. To me, this is a short. We are in bearish order flow. We have not even broken structure to the downside. Maybe that sweep of the low would have been nice. We did actually sweep that low. So I think this is more of a short than it is a long. I'll explain why. Fair value gap that we formed on the way to sweep liquidity, inversed. New fair value gap formed. Sweep of that low is absorbed, and let's see what price does. Let's see if my speculation was correct. Come on, hold, and there you go. There's that pullback. So I either said two things, short or wait for the pullback and then hit longs. But let's see what price does. There you go. There's 7, and then there's 10. So maybe, who knows? Maybe wait for the pullback, and then, just then, you could take some fucking longs. I see why, though. I'm glad to see why. I'm really happy to see why, man. Alright, that's 8 a.m. regardless. I can't even take that shit. Guys, I think I'm gonna take a quick nap. No cap. Your next day of trade is gonna be Monday, June 30. Are we serious, bro? Are we actually serious with that? June 30? Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh shit, I'm falling asleep, bro. Fuck. I've been up since like 6 a.m. It's already been 6 hours since I've been awake. Just been fucking trading. Literally woke up, showered, got on the charts, haven't been off the charts. Doom scroll for a bit, no cap. Did doom scroll, I won't lie to you. I did doom scroll for a while. I have not seen a trade in a while. Let's get over this fear of not being in a trade. Holy shit, I'm legit shaking, bruv. I went to sleep, I don't even know what time. We have a CISD. Break or structure the opposing side. Well, technically, this is the start of the move up, so there you know. Let's see here, let's see. Holy shit. Alright. This is a long that I will take because this is a second candle break of structure retracing. Fuck you, these bodies. Alright, I'm gonna grab back, guys. I'm falling asleep. Fuck that. Alright, as promised, I'm back. I woke up a little bit later than I expected, but took a nap. I was literally knocking out last stream. Alright, so what is price currently doing? Uptrending would be just break structure. This could be simulation. Well, this is actually manipulation, right? There's that pullback. So to me, this actually wouldn't be ideal because, well, we just manipulated, right? Just manipulated, and now we're distributing. First of all, I take profit. Where's it at? Inside an order block. Already not ideal. Second of all, where's it inside? It's fair value gap, not the encroachment, the most respected. Not ideal. Let's hop it to a lower time frame. Let's talk about order flow first, actually, sorry. We inverse this fair value. Yeah, this kind of tells me this. Maybe this trade in general isn't ideal. All right, we had this fair value gap. We inverse it. Now we have a new fair value gap. And now we're seeing a sell off a little bit. And then obviously this is telling me right here what's going on. We just inversed this fair value gap. And we are retracing to the encroachment. Not yet, but we do have a chance that this will continue higher. Let's just take this trade. Let's just take this trade and see what price does. But there is a lot of things, several factors against this trade from actually hitting take profit, such as the order block and the fair value gap. And my 50% encroachment of that fair value gap on the 5-minute, right under my take profit. This is likely going to be the most respected. Or we could just literally push back into this order block. But as well as this could be simple accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. There's that pullback. Price could just continue lower than this. Let's see what price does. I'm really interested. I literally had a dream of this. I literally had a dream of trading. I'm curious to see how price is going to react.
Necesito
oh my god.
Sorry about that. Que eres mío. Digo lo que yo quiera, ¿oíste?
Oh my god. Sorry, because that was my dad. He is a little bit of a goofball. And alright, so yeah. Ideally, I look at this, maybe it's not the price. Maybe we're going to respect the encroachment and continue pushing lower. To me, what did we sweep? What type of liquidity did we sweep? We haven't even swept liquidity, to be honest. All we did sweep was the, no, we didn't even sweep liquidity. Never mind, this might not be prominent. Oh, you know, we actually did sweep liquidity, but it's somewhere down here. Let's just see what price does. I could actually see why price would push up, but I also don't really like this trade in general, to be honest. There's that strong rejection downside. Let me play my music. Yeah, there you go. So what did price just do? So we have price accumulate, manipulate, distribution, pullback. If we continue lower, that says a lot, okay? If we do continue lower, that would say a lot. Let's go ahead and do this. I do want to talk about. It looks like the point of interest is going to be this fair value gap. Let's see what price does here. Fair value gap. Okay, look at that. Fair value gap gets revisited. Encroachment gets respected. The encroachment of this IFEG was the one thing that was protecting my stop loss, but it gets completely invalidated. You know, price continues lower. So like I said, it might have been that we literally legit had the most clearest manipulation, distribution, pullback, and we might be continuing lower. I don't want to confirm this as a model, but I've been seeing it happen quite often. But I mean quite often. But I would preferably like to see, if I were to take this, liquidity be absorbed. Like, what liquidity are we absorbing? We only have this 5, unless this is a news data candle. Which I doubt we have news. Let me delete this Instagram. Where's it at? June 30. It's interesting. Maybe we shouldn't be taking any longs here. I mean, this looks like a pullback already happened, and pullback is retracing, and that's that. I mean, honestly, it is not a bad trade. We had a break of structure, distribution, pullback. We didn't even pull back at all. Literally, price just did its own thing. That's something I've been seeing a lot of consistency. Something I've been seeing consistently on the market. I mean, very consistently. Screenshot that right there. Let's go, and let's go to the drive. You guys can't see it on my other screen. Oh fuck, you guys can't see it on my other screen. I've been like talking about my other screen for the past 2 hours. Yikes. Oh man, guys. I don't even want to tell you guys anymore, man. Alright, so there's that screenshot. I wish you guys could. I would be willing to show you guys, but I gotta drag everything. I really don't have to do that. 5 minute. Google Sheets. Google Sheets. This was a loss. We are not looking so good. Do we have like a 50% win rate? It's not looking amazing. We've been break even at. We really did expand. I guess you'd say we're going through that moment of accumulation. Look at that, the first PD rate. Dude, that is crazy top tick shit. That rejection block in that AEM model, that macro, that is some crazy ass top tick shit. I'm looking at today's trade, and today's trade really did further expand to the 1 minute fair value gap and just further lower. Where the fuck is this shit, dude? June 30. I think I'm just tripping out right now. 640. 640. I am so used to taking losses at this point, dude. Not okay, but we'll see what we can fix. June 30. 6:40 a.m. This is, what time is this? 6:40. What time is that, man? What time is that? What am I looking at, man? Come on now. You can't be doing that, man. What am I doing? 6:40. No, what day? 6/3. 6/3/25. Let's see here. Copy the link. That's the 5 minute. Paste it right here. Copy and paste. Bro, the Joey Swole shit bothers me so much. Like, I mean, I try to compare it to, like, hypothetically. I mean, to be fair, I'm starting with Joey Swole on this one, okay? Because mainly, I'm not, bro. Like, I in a case that my parents are immigrants, right? Like, he's celebrating life, bro. Like, he wore that costume without intention. You don't know what his intention is. Like, people are just second guessing that shit, bro. But ideally, it's like, what's the word? What is the word? Ideally, it's just the way that people just got so offended by him wearing a costume. But it's also dumb the way he got so, like, fragile and sensitive about it. Like, if I got caught, like, maybe it was a suit. Like, you never know, bro. At the end of the day, you could be completely disagreeing with, like, what someone believes and still love them just because. It's like saying you love someone's work, but you hate them, right? At the end of the day, it's that figure in their work that really shows how valuable that person is, regardless of what they think or what they believe in, right? And that superstar, that WWE superstar, inspired so many people. I mean, so many people to go out and just, be crazy and just be American and just shit like that, bro. But people, like, get offended quite easily, in my opinion. I mean, he just wore a costume, man. Like, I know what he thinks isn't right. It's not right, obviously, what he thinks, but his work. Like, I'm sure he grinded at some point to get to the WWE, man. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I don't even know if this even matters, man. I would love to explain it more if it ever gets brought up in the future, which I doubt it will, but you never know. Alright, nothing interesting. We already screenshotted. Recent high, okay. Low, okay. Sweep of liquidity. Yeah, so very interesting. It's not like from here we could just wait for a PD ray to get tapped back into. I mean, you do have a PD ray to get tapped back into, honestly. There's that pullback. I mean, you do have an order block as well. Not really. Move that back. I mean, price is expanding a little bit further down. I would love to see price continue lower. That would further confluence, but ideally, it's not really the best manipulation AMD thing going on here. This is accumulation that we're seeing right now. I mean, the clearest accumulation. Ugh. High, low, lower, low, higher, high. And we have continuation to the downside, definitely. Alright. What is this price action? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this price action is. How far down does price continue lower? I want to see that. If we ever continue lower, at least. If we continue lower. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to say that's the lowest point. So, where could we possibly entered off this trade? Look at that. Right there would be probably the safest area when price taps into the 50% encroachment of this AMD. We had a pullback to be fair. And then where would I put my stop loss? Right here. Take profit probably to these internal lows that price just made. It's just an idea, okay? I've been seeing this form a lot on the 5-minute, but ideally I'm not a big fan of it, mainly because there is no liquidity sweep. All we did was sweep this 525 high. There's no news data high for us to be like, okay, it's a good one. And yeah, it's just accumulation and then manipulation and distribution. I mean, that's all I could really think about. Price taps back into that for value gap, the encroachment, and then bam, short that shit. Alright, cool. Next day. I'm not trading this. We got Powell speaking at 6:30. And then we got ADP non-farm payroll. Okay, we'll trade this. It's also very important to know when to trade and when not to trade, my friends. When to trade and when not to trade. So right here, what do we see price has just done? We see price take out this high. We swept it. There was liquidity, absorbed, and now we're seeing price push lower. Broke structure to the upside, made this low, higher low made, higher high, higher low, and then we have a higher high, but then we break structure to the opposing side. Price continues higher. Lower high is made. Is this considered manipulation? I don't know. Not a clear one, in my opinion. I mean, we do sweep. Nah, I'm just gonna go with the flow. All right, so we have a break of structure to the opposing side now. Cool. Okay, there's that pullback. There's that quote-unquote pullback. Start of the move down. That swept onto liquidity, touching the encroachment. So, okay, that's where I'd say maybe long as shit. But you don't really want to consider this a clean AMD, to be honest. In my opinion. Let's see how price reacts off that. Alright, where would I put my stop loss? I don't know. We have a break of structure to the same side, but there is honestly no PD raise for me to be interested like that to try taking this. Not interested at all. Look at that, dude. That is just interesting in my opinion, the way price just expands after quote unquote. I mean, we can't really just go off that, man. That doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. We didn't even sweep liquidity, in my opinion, dude. We really didn't. So I'm very, very confused and stressed out. Like, pullback, encroachment. I don't know, possibly hold up these highs. I don't care, dude. Continue. That is some crazy expansion shit right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That is some crazy expansion shit, man. It's hard not to switch your model around when you see shit like this happen, dude. Where would I hold my stop loss? Probably that would be the safest. Where is price currently expanding to? Fucking crazy. It's expanding crazy, man. There you go. That's like the high. Price has a break of structure. We have a higher low. No trades have been found yet. Low. Higher low. Okay. Higher high. No trades yet. Higher low. Oh, you're done trading. Okay. Interesting. No trades here found, but I want to talk about this. Price swept, and then we eventually break structure, we retrace, and then bam, expansion. So yes, we accumulated, right? We manipulated, we pulled back, right? We broke structure up here, meaning that we actually ended up distributing. We wait for the pullback into this encroachment. Tapped into that, and there's that very interesting long. Oh, wait a fucking minute. I think I've seen this before. I feel like I have seen. Wait a fucking minute. I think I've seen this trade before, actually. Can't tell. I really can't tell. I don't know if I'm looking at this right. Alright, whatever. I'm just eyeing this out. It's nothing crazy yet. Does price continue higher? Yes, it does. How high do we push after this? I'm very curious to see. Do we push higher? Yes, we do. We push really high. Okay, I've been seeing this a little bit too often. I'm not a big fan of that. Let's go to the next day. There was no trades here. ADP, non-farm payroll, employment rate, and all these other shenanigans. Alright, cool. What is going on right now? Let's see. Let's go to the 5 minute. 1, 2. Alright, cool, interesting. What's going on here? Well, we see 5:30 and 7 a.m. is the only thing I really need to be aware of. So right here, we see price has not given me anything interesting just yet. We have not broken structure. The downside price was supposed to retrace, but we have not. There's that retracement. Tap back into that PD rate. Price is pushing higher. Nothing interesting there. Nothing interesting here either. Price retraces very nicely. And then we have a break of structure. We have PD rate and a bearish flag. This is a high probability model that we'll take. I'm not a big fan how very tiny that wick is, meaning we're having a slight bit of lack of selling power, but let's see here. We're going to place the order. Go back. Repetition, chat. Repetition. Alright, so this is going to be the trade. Hello. Sorry, mates. We're back. Just girlfriend called me. She might call him. Oh, we got a call now. Right. All right, guys. We have a short. I'm gonna explain why this won't work. Off what I've seen, we have nothing to bounce off of until this area of liquidity. Right. Two things. We tap into this period. We continue higher. That's honestly it. So that being said, to me, this is a trade that is going to work out. Before I take this trade, we're going to go and play some Clash Royale. My Elite Barbarian boost has ended. Elite Barbarians for the win 24/7. Let's do it one last time for 3 hours. Dude, this deck has been, like, carrying heavy. Alright, that being said, if I take a loss here, it is because I'm going to win in Clash Royale. Okay, we're winning this match. We are winning this match. Alright, so usually I go Elite Barbarian. Lumberjack. Yeah, I'm pretty annoying like that. Ice Spirit. Oh, we're rushing. Oh, Ice Spirit's carrying. Ooh, we got half the damage done. Oh, here goes, boys. Ooh, already took his tower. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble, not gonna lie. We have this Mega Knight coming up. I'm gonna take some damage off the main tower. It's alright though. We're gonna probably have to archer this, and then we're gonna have to do some of this. Oh my, nah, it's actually, it might just be wraps. Alright guys, we might be cooked here, I'm not gonna lie. Gotta lock in a bit. I'm probably gonna rush his main tower. I'm gonna see right now what I can do. This ain't looking so good, bro. Oh shit, bro, this ain't looking. Alright, I'm gonna let him take that tower. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Oh, that was really close. Alright, we're gonna play smart. We're gonna play smart and smooth. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. We're gonna lumberjack his main tower. Then he's probably gonna have a Mega Knight. Okay, he's just going straight for it. That's fine with me. Go for it, buddy. Come on. I should not place that one too. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna play this safe. I'm gonna play this nice and smooth. Yeah, he's trying to go for the main tower. He's not ready for it. So he just placed the Mega Knight, meaning he does not have the Mega Knight in cycle anymore, so long as he doesn't end up placing any more cards. We're going to go in and just, yeah, he's placing lots of cards. Okay, he might have it soon, so that's a little bit of a worry. Just going to rush his main tower at this point. Looks like he's done more damage, but he's not ready for this push. He's not ready for it, Chad. He's not ready for it. We're going to go and just rush that shit right now. Alright, cool. He's going to drop nothing crazy in my opinion. We're going to go full on rush. We're rushing. It's wraps. We got it. Locked it into it. Done. Good game. Literally 30-second game, bro. Alright, so why did this not end up working out? I can tell you right away, we did end up tapping into that PD ray, and then we rejected off of that. So hypothetically, it would have been the other way around that we should have taken this trade. Guys, so hypothetically, where would I have this trade work out? Well, 7, right? Take profit would be all the way up here, which would make it a higher profit strategy, right? I doubt price is going to reject off that. I'm pretty sure we're just going to end up pushing to that high right there. There you go. So that would have been a... I don't even know what type of our trade this is, but we took a loss, so it doesn't matter. And we've seen this setup happen several times. We've taken losses several times to realize we could see why, right? Price has nothing to reject off until this area of liquidity. That's simple. Let's claim all these treasures. I just have to make that for a second. Alright, one more game. That's it, I promise. Let's go straight into it. Only because I have Elite Barbarian. I wish I could turn my screen. One last game. I'm against this Alex guy. He's definitely not a bot. I'll tell you that much. It's alright, though. No big worries for me. I'm a pro player. I know what I'm doing. You can clash around the phone. Ooh, he's got... Ooh, this is an interesting deck. Okay, we're going to do Hog Rider for the safety. Oh, that's not looking so good. Come on. Oh, he got the fucking Hog Rider hit. Fucking hell, man. I think my archers are not going to do any damage at all, unfortunately. This is what it is. Alright, I need to get ready for his witch on this side. I'm kind of worried about it. I'm going to let the witch place the skeletons. There you go. That's my key right there. Oh, that should have died. Doing so well. The witch is doing a lot of damage, but it's fine. I'm going to hold. Because he's not ready for this push on this side. Ready? Lead Barbarian. Lock it in, twin. Lock it in. Ice Spirit. Let's go, Yates. Let's go. We locked it in. Lead Barbarian hit the tower. Going for the cannon. Let's go. One more hit. Oh, we got some damage. We're looking so good. He's got a musketeer on the side, so I'm kind of worried. Probably going to place some archers to counter that. Okay, here we go. Looks like he's counting very smartly here. This guy definitely knows what he's doing. He's going to get a few hits on that, so it's fine. But it looks like he does not have a log to log my archers. I'm going to get some shit tower damage there. One archer's probably going to end up hitting him. Okay, that's smart. Hey, buddy, that's smart. You're a smart man. Larry got a few. Oh, we got Larry the Skeleton. Alright, we'll let that cannon die. We're about to go full on rush again. Watch this, guys. Might go for his other tower. I'll see right now. Bam. Alright, I'm going to get the Zap ready. Zap is getting ready. He's got... Okay, it's fine with me. Let's lock it in. Oh, fuck. Now he's got Mini Pekka. That's fine. Ooh, even this person, he's emoting, guys. He's emoting. Usually a sign of reluctantness. I know he's got a Hog Rider, so let me get ready for that. Okay. Lock it in. Alright, cool. We got one hit on that tower. There's got something for me. There it is. Not going to be too worried about that right now. He's got a log for me. Oh, he logged my Ice Spirit. That's not good. Okay, he's not ready for this push on this other side, though. There goes that musketeer. Not too worried about this guy's here. He's got double cannon. This guy's actually a sweat, man. Do some archers. I'm gonna do this. Do that. Do this. We're gonna just let it happen. Okay, there's that. Come on, get away from that. Okay, not scary at all right now. We're looking pretty prominent. Kind of want to rush his other side because he is a little bit distracted. Not yet, though. I know he's got a Hog Rider for me coming up. Play some archers to defend against that right there. Let me get a Goblin Cage over here. He's going to have a bolt. Okay, we're not looking so good here. I'm going to zap all of this magic nonsense away. Oh, he's getting some hits on my tower. That's not good. Sorry, I'm still winning away. This isn't looking so good for him. Damn. Alright, I'm going to place a Goblin Cage. Just that one I was expecting right there. Okay. Fucking... Are we serious, mate? Damn, this guy's actually rushing very well. I'm probably going to do a desperate-ass Lumberjack. Ice Spirit. Okay, we're locking in. Lumber Tower. Lumber. Let's go. That was close. Okay, we're winning. Not by much, but still by something, okay? Skeletons, I want to get my Elite Barbarians ready for this. I know he has this coming up, so I'm keeping an eye out. Okay, he's defending the other side now. Not too scared about that. More worried about his little Hog Rider deck he's got on this other side. Okay, we're going to do this and that. We're going to spirit this. We're going to do this and that. I'll let that touch. I'm not going to be worried about this lady over here on my right side. Okay, now I am. We could win this. Just playing it nice and safe. I'm playing it cool here. 30 seconds left. definitely trying to do something here. I want to get this ready out. Okay, there's going to be a nice Barbarian Barrel. Playing nice and defensive here. Nice and careful. He's building lots of troops against me here. I'm not a big fan of that. Really not. Okay. Nice. I think we're going to win this. Should be able to win this here. Zap all of this. Good game. Good game. Woo! That was a good game. That was actually a really solid game. Holy shit. Woo! On him. 2 games in a row, bro. 2 games in a row, bro. 2 games in a fucking row. We got a 3-star lucky block. Nice. Nice. 1-star lucky block. Don't even care about that. Don't show me that. Actually, no, show me. That's a gems. Cool. And we're done. We're done. We need to go back to backtesting. Alright, what am I going to do? Give me 1 second, girlies. Alright, so here we can see why price did exactly what it did. Could if you put your limit order down here, I don't know if price was going to retrace back to this. We can't really say that, right? Price honestly could just continue higher, and just end up hitting that, and then pushing back down. I don't know, man. Honestly, we could see why this was a loss, so I'm very happy about this loss. I've been taking lots of losses recently, but not a big deal. Oh my god, I wish you guys could look on my other screen. We had a huge dump. Okay, we had a huge rejection block. Price re-equilibrated somewhat of the move. Price continues lower. But I mean, that is very interesting. Those rejection blocks are just something I like to keep an eye out for. Let's go ahead and go to the little piece. And then I think I screenshot it already. I'm not too sure. Only one way in town. One second. Alright, so there's that photo that did not end up working out, and we saw why. We clearly see why. As a matter of fact, it's just really about marking out liquidity and all these other shenanigans. To be quite honest with you, I mean, that's previous session high, so that honestly makes sense. Well, it's previous session, true opening price, right? True opening of current session. All these other shenanigans, it honestly does make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, I mean, that's that, file of screenshots. Get all these screenshots out. Screenshots, right? No, we have not screenshotted yet. Cool. Que culero. Right, price bounced off that, Revelia. That was that. That was the end of that. That was the end of that one. That was the end of that one. That was the end of that. I'm like so friggin' tired. Those pancakes I've been too much earlier, but it's like they're so nasty, bro. These photos they have. We're almost done. I think we got like 2 more days. We're gonna finish this up, and then I'll probably just go through the data later on today. Might just take a little break. I'm not gonna take a break. You guys are gonna see me continue backtesting. Well, not backtesting, but going or just at least setting up the data collection. 1 minute. Let's see here. Let's see. Now we got the second one. Oh, right there. Beautiful. Copy and paste that right there. 650. What time did we take this trade over here? We took this trade at exactly what time? 650. Fucking hell, what am I doing? 650, right? 640. We took this trade at 6. I've been finding a lot of trades at 640. It's actually ridiculous. The amount of trades we've been finding at 640 is actually ridiculous, dude. 640. This was a LOSS. And this was that. Now what time? This was at 7-9. Plus 25. There you go. We're almost done, guys. We're literally right at the edge of the finish line. And the way I'd like to compare this to, we're at the edge of the finish line, and we have left a lot of things behind that we need to go one by one from the start. We need to really go back in line and just pick up all these different things so we can prepare for the next marathon, right? We're going back in time, picking up all the things we dropped, learning from it, learning why we ended up dropping it, right? Although we did reach the finish line, not really. I mean, I was expecting to make 10K, but ideally, you're not going to finish the time you want, right? When you're in a marathon, you have this certain goal, and sometimes it's your first time, and you're not going to finish it on time. Like maybe you will, who knows? But you're not going to finish it on time. You go back and figure out maybe why. Maybe you didn't train enough. Maybe you didn't do this and that. Maybe you tie your shoes. Little things, right? You go back, you fully retrace everything, and then you try again. And practice just makes perfect, right? Once you fully go through your errors and you take accountability for it, and you say this and that, okay, well, now we know, right? Now we know. Yeah, I mean, that's that. It's going to continue. 1 minute time frame. Let's go and continue here. Chow, wing, 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 all. Alright, you have a sweep of liquidity, and price is rejecting off of that. Price does reject off that quite a little bit, not too much. Price continues. You have this double bearish. I think we swept liquidity, which is current session. Maybe next time I backtest this, I'm going to be marking out all areas of liquidity. I also kind of want to get an idea of just the 4 hour. It's going to be a long backtesting session next week, pretty much, like I'm trying to say. Sweep over that high, break the structure. No, we don't. There you go, you get a CISD. We swept, I know, previous day high, I'm pretty sure. Alright, just inverse that. Cool. Price continues lower. A new low there. Just go this way. There you go, we have a break of structure to the opposing side. Let the first candle retrace, and this is the long I would take. Very interesting long, in my opinion. Have a PD ray. I mean, to me, we're in just a lot of bearish order flow. So ideally, I wouldn't want to take this, but I mean, you never know. This is definitely some manipulation shit right here. Let's see what price does. I would take this trade on 5-minute structure. Let's see what price does. Stop loss. Alright, let's see. Stop loss. Looks like price did retrace a little bit. Let's see if we do see the price retrace. Actually, that's what I'm more interested in. Was this news or some shit still there, card? I would probably wait for one of these PD rays to get hit. Yeah, so this is just clear manipulation and distribution to the downside. We broke structure. Do you want to consider that? Not really, in my opinion, man. I mean, it's very interesting for sure, but where did we break structure? We broke structure here to the downside. We got the first one down. It's already 8 a.m. You're done with this day. I don't even want to look at it more. Shit. Shit, my bad. Charge, buddy, charge. Oh, wireless charging. There it is. Alright, FOMC meeting minutes. I don't think it has nothing to do with FOMC. As of right now, I don't think it has to do anything at all with the news data. To me, it's just simple logic. I mean, that day that we just saw right now is just simple. Okay, we have nothing to bounce off of. We have a fair value gap. We're in bullish order flow. The next area of liquidity is higher up, not too far from us. I think price wants to sweep that area of liquidity. Why would I want to take a short knowing where I know price is likely going to head to? Yes, I cannot predict the market, but I could get an idea of market sentiment. I can't predict that price is going to do that, but if it's against me, from what I know from market sentiment, if it's against me, I don't want to take that trade. It's a trade that I'm not considering. Alright, what do we got going here Thursday? We have FOMC. Looks like a tradable day. It's yellow and a red. 1 and 2. Alright, what are we presented with here? We have a break of structure. We got an uptrend, okay. We got a new higher low, lower high. We could be shifting trend. Now we have a break of structure to the opposing side, okay? So we just broke structure to the opposing side. Did we have manipulation? Not really, in my opinion. But let's continue. That is not interesting. Prices will continue lower. On the 1 minute or just a lower time frame, this is probably different than what we're seeing right now. Okay, we have a pretty big bullish flag here. Okay, nothing interesting. There you go. Okay, we have a break of structure now to the opposing side. So yes, what did we just have right now? Manipulation. There is manipulation here, right? Price swept these low down here and immediately broke structure to the upside. Meaning on the 50 minute or something like that, this is a clear manipulation leg that we're looking at. But we broke structure to the upside, meaning yes, this is considered manipulation. So we had accumulation, manipulation, we're likely going to distribute. We just broke structure to the opposing side. Could be looking to tap back into one of these P rays before we continue higher. Did we sweep liquidity? That was very prominent. Yeah, we did. We swept current session and just session low in general. And we saw a clear accumulation up and up to that. Okay. And then we have this P ray. I will let the first candle distribute. No, price immediately pulls back. Now I believe this is where price will likely continue higher. There's your PD array being tapped into. Let's see how price reacts off of this. Could be wrong, by the way. So there's your 50% encroachment being hit. Let's go ahead and continue. I could be completely wrong, by the way. I mean, I'm already not a big fan of this, right? So my stop loss would have to be all over that. My take profit, take it at 101, it has to be something like this. 101 already would have been hit, but let's see what price does here. Price continues higher. We have a break of structure to the same side. I think it's a bearish flag. So that being said, this is my trade here. We did sweep liquidity as well. That's high confluence. We have a double bearish pattern. We have an imbalance, PD array being formed. We have a PD array right here that price we want to retrace back into. Let's see what price does here. We're going to take this trade. This is the trade I would take, without a doubt. Without a fucking doubt. 7, take profit, set to 10. There you go. There's the order. 4 contracts. Let's see what price does, my friend. 5 right there. Okay. Price stops you out. So, 2 things. Liquidity. Shit. Apparently, price doesn't want to sweep this up. We got liquidity right there. What else? We don't really have anything to react off until this area gets swept. Okay, very interesting. Yet again, same confluence, right? We respect these PD raise prices pushing higher. We swept this low. I was hoping that was going to give us some bearish momentum, but no. Price continues. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting, my friend. Alright, let's go and just do this. What trade did we just take? Simple break of structure. Wait. Yeah, break of structure, same side. There's flag, all these other shenanigans going on here. I was expecting price to at least maybe want to retrace back into this period, but no. Price wants to continue higher. Very interesting. Looks like we have an expansion model. Alright, upload this to Drive. We're almost done. We're literally almost. I think I have like 2 or 3 more days left. And I think these were the days I was trading actually. Wait, I think this was the day I was trading on my EVA actually. Fun fact. I think. I don't remember. I really don't remember. I'll not be uploading a screen recording. To be honest, I already low-key forgot. Restricted access. I go with the link. Copy the link. Loss. Not fun to take losses, but what am I to say? Not fun one. This is what I have to go through at first. 740. And this is at what day? This is the Thursday. So we have 710 / 25. There we go. Was I going through the motions here? No, not yet. I was not going through the motions here. Do you remember just what was I doing at this time? Man? Did I have an eval? I want to check real quick if I had an eval. I feel like I did, but I feel like I didn't at the same time. Just don't remember, to be honest. Copy the link. No, this is not the right one. Is it? Oh, is it? Yeah, it is. Sorry. Copy that link right there. Or not. An idiot, bro. This is not the right screenshot. Why is this here? What day is this? It's Wednesday, July 9. An idiot. Why is this here? Wednesday, July 9, June 23. What the fuck? Oh, dude, are we serious? June 25. Serious. Cancelled. 2 uploads canceled. What do you mean 2 uploads canceled? Okay. Hold on. I just messed this up. I'm not gonna lie. Let's select real quick. What time is it? 3:47. I'm looking for a screenshot not too long ago. Probably this one. I think it's this one. Restricted. 5-minute structure. Yeah, this is not trade we took. You want the link? Fucking hell, man. No way, what am I doing, bro? Fucking hell, what did I just do? What day is this? This is that day that we had just traded. It's because I accidentally put 2 fucking wrong ones, bro. That's gonna stress me out a lot. Fuck. Alright, whatever. 7:40. We're just gonna do it for today. Yeah, these are not right. So I need to pay attention. 7.3/1. 7.3/1. I'm gonna look at the screenshot of. Yeah, this is the one we just tweeted. I think this was the day before. Pretty sure. Yeah. Alright, so cool. I know which one we're talking about now. My drive, go here. Fucking pissed off now. Fucking pissed me off, man. Fucking pissed me off. What the fuck, man? Alright, this one. Share. Anyone with the link. We're gonna drive. And then put this here instead of that. There you go. Should be good now. We should be good now. Alright, and now we gotta just upload the current ones I just took. Which is this one. Press that nothing rejected off. Let me reject it off this Peter. That's it. Bro, what the fuck do you want?